Cześć, słuchajcie, mam dzisiaj dla Was ciekawą rzecz, interesującą rzecz, jakiej dotąd nie robiliśmy, na pewno ja, ale myślę, że też w pewnym sensie nikt, bo mówimy o bardzo nowej rzeczy. Otóż Bartek z Dobrych Rzutów, Bartosz Król, zaproponował mi zagranie w jego grę, którą to widzicie, oto jej stronę tytułową widzicie na ekranie waszych komputerów. I jest to doświadczenie RPGowe bazujące na AI. Nie chcę za dużo spekulować, zapowiadać, domyślać się, więc bardziej jestem po prostu ciekaw, jak to doświadczenie przebiegnie i dlatego Was do niego zaproszę. Jakichś takich uwag, będzie to w języku angielskim. Będę gadał do komputera, będę reagował na bieżąco na to, co się tam będzie wydarzać. No i co? No jestem bardzo ciekaw, czy to się uda, jak to przebiegnie. Zobaczmy. Daję New Journey.
The caravan rumbles along the narrow trail, wheels crunching over gravel and breaking the forest's stillness. The scent of pine and earth is thick, but there's an undercurrent, something faintly rotten. The sun hangs low, casting long shadows across the path. Twilight is near. Bran, a competent ranger and your friend, leads the way, eyes alert to every rustle. Yolanda, the trader who hired you, rides ahead in the wagon, humming softly and glancing back with a tired but warm smile.
It's been days since town. The roads are getting worse.
Not just the roads. This whole place. I've heard stories. People disappearing in these parts.
Yolanda's smile fades as she looks down the trail ahead.
I've heard the rumors. Can't say I believe them, but something feels off.
There's always a reason. What do you think, Kaylin?
Bran glances back at you, his expression tense. The forest seems to hold its breath. What do you do?
Well, I think it's just a road. I think it's just a forest. We need to go by and don't think about it much.
You try to shake off the unease in the air, focusing on the task at hand. The path is uneven, and it's easy to lose your footing if you're not paying attention. As you press on, the shadows deepen, and the light dances strangely through the leaves. Your mind drifts back to the rumors as the breeze carries a strange, sweet aroma, a scent you didn't notice before. Suddenly, there's a rustling in the thicket beside the trail. Bran turns sharply, reaching for his bow.
Did you hear that? Something's close.
Before you can react, a mass of vines bursts from the underbrush, serpentine and alive, coiling rapidly toward the caravan. Bran raises his bow, ready to protect the wagon. What's your move?
I draw my sword and I stand alert, trying to get the idea of all the situation. I need to know from where these vines are coming. I try to assess the best place to strike them.
You draw your sword and quickly assess the situation, but the darkening forest and thick underbrush obscure your vision. The rustling grows louder, and more vines seem to emerge, almost as if they were drawn by an unseen force. As you position yourself to strike, the vines suddenly lunge, catching you off guard. Despite your best efforts, they twist and wrap around your arm, pulling you off balance and constricting your movements.
Kaylin, hold on,
Bran's voice echoes as he's suddenly engulfed by a mass of creeping tendrils, pulling him into the shadows of the woods. His yells fade quickly amid the chaos. As more vines advance toward you, Yolanda cries out frantically from the wagon, "You're restrained and Bran is gone. What will you do?"
I'm frantically slashing the vines that hold me, I try to free myself. I try to get my feet on the ground and help Yolanda.
With determination and skill, you slice through the vines restraining you. Your sword carves cleanly through the tendrils, and they fall away like severed ropes, loosening their grip on your arm. You regain your footing, ready to face the threat head-on. With a swift motion, you turn toward the wagon, where Yolanda struggles to fend off the encroaching vines around the wheels. Her eyes are wide with fear, yet she manages a nod of appreciation as you move to assist her.
I methodically move forward, and now I try to put my emotions at ease and attacking methodically to let her free. And I shout, Yolanda, when there's a moment, just get out, get out.
With steady hands, you channel your emotions into precise strikes, systematically hacking away the vines entangling the wagon. Each cut is deliberate and effective, and soon the wagon is free from its green prison. Yolanda, seeing the opportunity, leaps down from her seat with urgency. Her eyes, filled with gratitude and urgency, meet yours as she moves quickly to escape the immediate danger.
Thank you, Kaylin. I'll find safety. Be careful.
With Yolanda safely making her way through the underbrush, the immediate threat to the caravan is neutralized. However, Bran's absence looms heavily in the air. The forest is still alive with whispers and rustlings, and you know you must act swiftly if you're to find him.
I'm trying to remember where exactly he was taken. Then I put sword again firmly in my hand, and I try to track him.
Your ranger instincts kick in as you scour the area where Bran was last seen. The ground is churned up, and trailing vines show signs of having pulled a heavy load. You detect signs of struggle, branches broken, leaves trampled, and a trail leading deeper into the forest. Following the tracks, you find a piece of Bran's equipment. His distinctive ranger cloak snagged on a jagged branch. It's a clear indicator you're on the right path. With your sword at the ready and Bran's cloak as a guide, you press on through the thickening forest, determined to uncover what has happened to your friend. As you move forward, the rustling forest keeps its secrets, but the trail before you unwinds like a coiled path. Ahead, in the distance, a silhouette of an old watchtower rises against the twilight sky, partially obscured by jagged trees. What will you do next?
I'm a ranger, so I don't want to rush anywhere without consideration. So I stop and I
use your
listen
skills
carefully.
to press forward, trusting your instincts and training to guide you toward the distant watchtower. The forest around you seems to pulse with an ancient energy, as if it's been waiting for this moment. With each step, the air grows more charged, the shadows deepening as the path narrows ahead. The watchtower stands imposing and silent, its presence both inviting and foreboding. It's clear this edifice holds the key to Bran's disappearance and the strange happenings in the woods. You approach cautiously, senses heightened. The path to the truth beckons, just beyond the tangle of undergrowth. What's your plan as you finally reach the base of the tower?
My plan is to listen carefully if any noises are coming from inside.
Standing at the base of the tower, you pause to listen intently. The forest around you seems to hush in anticipation. Faint noises drift through the air, subdued murmurs, and the occasional echoing clatter, as if something or someone is moving within. The shadows stretch longer as dusk settles in, heightening the eerie atmosphere. The outline of the old stone doorway looms ahead, partially blocked by a set of thick, twisting vines.
I'm hacking the vines, but I don't want to make too much noise.
With forceful precision, your sword slices through the dense and resistant vines, which writhe and twist in response to the intrusion. Each cut sends a shudder through the mass, and soon the pathway clears, revealing the aged wooden door of the watchtower. However, as you clear the last of the vines, a low growl resonates from the shadows. Emerging from the darkness, a wolf with glowing yellow eyes steps forward, its form warped by the forest's influence, its hackles raised and teeth bared. This forest-warped guardian stands between you and the entrance. Its presence is a silent testament to the dangers that lie inside. What's your move?
I'm saying, let me in, you beast. I'm the master of the forest. I'm a ranger, and I will win this fight, so go, you beast.
Your defiant words echo through the clearing, your voice carrying the confidence and authority born from years of mastering the wilds. However, the wolf, twisted by the forest's magic, seems unswayed by conventional methods. It growls, low and hostile, as though the dark influence over it eclipses any fear or recognition of your dominance. Realizing the creature won't be intimidated so easily, you sense it tensing, readying itself for further aggression. What will you do next to maintain the upper hand?
I will stand firmly on my legs wide, sword in my hand, and I'm waiting for it to jump because I know that one swipe of the sword will kill it when it will position itself on me.
The wolf tenses, its muscles coiling beneath its fur before it springs into the air. You remain steady, legs braced against the uneven forest floor, eyes fixed on the creature's glowing gaze. With precise timing and practiced skill, your sword arcs through the air, meeting the wolf mid-leap. The blade strikes true, and the creature emits a low whine as it falls to the earth lifelessly. The path to the tower entrance is now clear, the forest momentarily quieting in acknowledgement of your victory. The looming wooden door stands before you, promising answers, or perhaps more questions, beyond its threshold. What do you do next?
Well, I'm slowly and carefully heading inside. And I'm still listening. I listen carefully to every sound.
You step cautiously into the entrance of the watchtower, where shadows pool in the corners and the air is thick with the scent of earth and decay. The stone walls are encrusted with moss, and vines creep through the cracks, alive with a faint otherworldly energy. Inside, the murky light reveals a crate pushed against one wall, partially obscured by undergrowth. Doorways lead deeper into the tower, promising either peril or the answers you seek. What's your next move?
I'm looking for any signs of my friend. I'm trying to locate anything. He left his cloak, so he knows how to leave traces for another ranger to find him. So I think maybe here he will leave some trace.
You carefully inspect the area, searching the dimly lit entrance for signs of Bran. Your experience as a ranger guides your eyes to subtle clues. The The moss-covered floor tells a story through faint footprints, and your attention is drawn to a corner where something metallic gleams softly beneath the creeping vines. As you carefully inspect the shadowy interior, your gaze lands on the neglected crate. Among the debris, you spot something unique, a wooden amulet, its surface intricately carved with patterns resembling interconnected vines. The amulet radiates a gentle warmth, and as you lift it, you feel a curious sensation, as though the forest itself acknowledges your presence.
I take it up carefully and watch it closely. Maybe it's a trap, or maybe it's the nexus of this.
You lift the grove
otherworldly
amulet
power
from its resting place and feel an immediate sense of reassurance as the carved talisman settles around your neck. The warmth it exudes seems to synchronize with your own pulse, subtly shielding you from the oppressive magic lingering within the tower. Equipped with this newfound protection, the path before you, still shadowed by mystery and danger, seems slightly less daunting. With the amulet now in your possession, you turn your attention back to the doorways leading deeper into the tower. What will you do next?
I'm trying to think like a Bran. I know Bran, so I'm wondering which door would he choose if he had had a choice.
You pause for a moment, thinking back to the many expeditions and missions you've shared with Bran. He's always favored a methodical approach, keeping a watchful eye on potential threats while looking for signs of adversaries and allies alike. If Bran had a choice, he'd likely pick the path that offers the best opportunity for observation and understanding, while minimizing exposure to unnecessary risks. You focus on the doorways before you. One leads into a narrow passage, a faint draft whispering through it, suggesting openness beyond, while the other descends deeper into the tower, shadows clinging heavily to its depths. Considering Bran's tendencies, where will you head?
I will head to this narrow passage. Light is the most important friend of the ranger. I don't want to lose light as long as I can.
You step into the narrow passage, its walls lined with remnants of a bygone era, crumbling stone and faded tapestries caught in the grasp of growing vines. The light here is dim, filtered through cracks in the masonry, but enough to guide your steps as the passage opens up into what seems to have been former barracks, now overrun with nature's reclaiming touch. The patrol quarters are eerily quiet, and you can see scattered gear from long-gone occupants. Vines twist among the debris, not just over the items, but seemingly through them, suggesting something deeper, almost sentient, in this grove's magic. Among the vines and debris in the room, you notice movements, subtle yet purposeful, as if the living growth itself is observing you. At the far end of the room, a figure stands partially bound to the wall, their features obscured by shadow and the tangle of roots. It takes a moment to recognize the vague outline of a man caught in transition, a half-transformed sentinel of the grove. To learn more, you know you'll have to engage with whatever, or whoever, it is. How will you proceed?
I'm coming closer, but not very close. And I keep my one eye still looking on these moving vines because I don't want them to rapidly catch me. And I say, "Are you alive? Are you even hearing me? Who are you?"
You maintain a cautious approach, every sense attuned to the insidious movement of vines nearby. As you speak, your voice carries across the dilapidated barracks, echoing slightly off the stone walls. The tangled figure shifts slightly, as if responding to your presence. From beneath the mass of vines and roots, A voice, raspy and laden with fatigue, emerges.
Alive, a word with fleeting meaning here. Who called to me?
I'm a ranger. My name is irrelevant. My friend
Your
got caught
declaration
here.
reverberates through the quiet of the cryptic quarters, the title carrying with it a weight and history understood by those familiar with the wilderness.
A ranger, you say? Such titles once meant something here, amidst these walls. But now, everything's different, shifting, growing.
His words hint at a deeper understanding of the forces at play within the tower. What will you ask him next?
Can I help you in any way? Can I free you? Will you even be alive if I cut
Yes,
those
if
vines?
such a thing were possible against her will.
The figure struggles against the constricting vines, revealing more of his features, gaunt and weary, yet tinged with a hint of hope.
I am caught between worlds, a prisoner of this grove magic, much as your friend surely is. Undoing her spell might release me, but the path to such freedom is fraught and dangerous.
The despair in his voice mingles with the rustling silence of the room, suggesting both urgency and an opportunity for you to influence the unfolding events. What will you do next?
Don't move. I'll try to free you from this. And I come nearer and start to methodically cutting the vines that are holding him. I'm trying to free him from these branches and stuff.
With a steady hand and your sword in firm grip, you carefully slice through the vines binding Alanar. Your expertise allows you to cut cleanly between the twisting masses without triggering any defensive reaction from the enchantments. The vines fall away one by one until Alanar is freed from their grasp. He takes a deep breath, the relief evident in his eyes as the oppressive magic begins to loosen its hold on him.
Thank you, Ranger. The weight of the grove oppression is momentarily lifted. I can guide you towards what you seek, but be wary, the witch won't relinquish her hold easily.
Freed from his binds, Alanar stands more firmly now, his dedication to helping you visible even through his weary frame. What will you do next?
First, you must be exhausted. Eat something, and I give him one ration of my food. Then, I'm trying to find any of this old weapon that can be still used by him. Maybe sword or axe.
You offer Alanar a portion of your rations, and he accepts with a grateful nod, his energy visibly returning as he eats. Thank you, he whispers, warmth returning to his eyes. Turning your attention to the remnants of the patrol quarters, you sift through the scattered gear, looking for anything that might aid him or you in the trials ahead. You hand a portion of your rations to Alanar, and he accepts gratefully, his energy visibly revitalizing as he consumes it. Meanwhile, you search the debris for a weapon suitable for him. Amidst the scattered gear, you find an old sword. Though rusted and worn from time, it remains serviceable. You pass it to Alanar, who tests its weight and balance, nodding in appreciation.
This will do nicely. Together we might just stand a chance.
Reassured by the newfound sense of purpose between you, you are reminded of the impending conflict with the witch and the urgency to reach the ritual chamber before it's too late. With Alanar at your side, what's your next move?
Well, I'm going back to the place where the paths were heading in the different directions. And I'm asking him, do you know which way we need to go to save my colleague?
Retracing your steps with Alanar beside you, the atmosphere in the tower seems to shift, the oppressive weight of magic lingering but less potent with him freed. You reach the junction where paths diverged, one leading back to the entrance and another deeper into the heart of the tower.
Deeper holds the ritual chamber, where the witch completes her twisted craft. We must move swiftly to stop her.
The air grows dense with urgency as you and Alanar prepare to venture further into the depths of the tower, each step carrying the weight of what's at stake. Ready to proceed? What will you do?
I saying a prayer to my gods to help me and to keep my head steady and to keep my mind clear so I can take any step.
With a reverent whisper, you speak a prayer to your gods, seeking guidance and clarity for the trials that lie ahead. The forest seems to hold its breath, as if honoring your invocation. A comforting stillness settles over you, fortifying your resolve, bolstered by this moment of peace. You and Alanar turn to face the path descending deeper into the tower, where the true confrontation with the witch awaits. The stakes are high, and time is running short. Your mission is clear. Stop the ritual and save Bran from his uncertain fate. With Alanar at your side, what is your next decision?
I feel that surprise can be the best approach here, so I'm saying to Alanar, let's run, quickly but swiftly, and let's ambush the witch and save my friend. How about that?
A sound tactic. Surprise may grant us the advantage we need against her magic.
You and Alanar nod in agreement, readiness in your stances as you set off at a brisk but cautious pace, moving through the passage with the stealth and swiftness of seasoned hunters. The path descends, leading further into the tower's depths, the oppressive silence thickened by shadows playing against the walls. With each step, the air hums with latent energy, vibrating with the tension of what awaits. Guided by the urgency of your mission and fueled by determination, you and Alanar prepare to make your move in the final confrontation. As you approach the chamber, the light shifts, a foreboding glow emanating from beyond the next threshold. Bran's fate hangs in the balance. What will you do?
Do I see witch? Do I see any monsters? Do I see anything?
Peering around the edge of the passage, you see the ritual chamber unfold before you, an eerie tableau of ancient bound magic. Intricate symbols etched into the stone floor pulse with an unnatural glow, vines writhing like living creatures. In the center of the ritual circle, Bran is restrained, his form outlined by the luminescent designs. Though his eyes flicker open, they dimly reflect the energy binding him. At the far end of the chamber, Ilara stands, her attention focused on the ritual. Her hands weave complex patterns through the air, threads of magic binding to and from the circle. Though no immediate monsters are visible, the energy of the room crackles, suggesting the presence or imminent arrival of other guardians. The scene is tense, alive with the potential for sudden change. How will you proceed?
We proceed with the plan. We're running swiftly across the chamber to the witch, and I strike her with a sword. No hesitations, no words, no sound, if I can.
As you and Alanar burst into the ritual chamber, the suddenness of your appearance throws Ilara off balance. Her intricate spell falters as her eyes widen in surprise at your audacious charge. Your sword flashes through the air, striking forcefully at the source of the malevolent enchantment. Ilara stumbles back, the direct hit shattering the concentration of her spell and disrupting the ritual's power.
No longer held by the magical grip, Bran stirs, his voice barely a whisper but filled with grateful relief.
The glow in her eyes subsides as her hands fall, confusion and frustration warring on her face.
With the ritual broken, the shadows in the chamber seem to recede slightly, the vines relaxing their hold on Bran. You and Alanar stand ready, the momentum of your success positioning you for the upper hand. What will you do next?
I'm just a simple ranger. I see a witch, I strike. So I strike with my sword and strike again and strike again. The surprise is all I have against this powerful magic.
With relentless precision, you continue your assault on Alara, each strike of your sword wielding the weight of determination and skill. Alara, still reeling from the disruption of her ritual, struggles to mount a defense against your onslaught. Blow after blow lands true, her attempts at weaving retaliation spells interrupted by your swift and unyielding attacks. Her defenses crumble under your assault, leaving her weakened and vulnerable.
Seeing the tide of battle turning, Bran pushes himself from the remnants of the binding circle, the strength returning to his limbs as the oppressive magic dissipates.
The room's energy shifts, the power that had once made the ritual circle vibrant, now reduced to smoldering embers of defeated enchantment. The witch, subdued and her threat effectively neutralized, looks at you with exhaustion mingled with a grudging respect. You have successfully broken her spell and freed Bran. What will you do next?
Well, it's always a hard choice to kill a woman, but this woman is a witch in an old watchtower. Her words may only be a poison that will get us under the enchantment again. So I just strike swiftly at her neck. I want to kill her on the spot. No i co? Wygrałem w grę. I kilka słów teraz o tym doświadczeniu. Po pierwsze, bardzo dobrze się bawiłem. Kilka razy oczywiście zastanawiałem się, bo podejmowałem takie decyzje, to było moje, nie wiem czy założenie, ale szybko wszedłem w te buty, jakie bym pewnie podejmował, gdyby to była normalna sesja RPG, więc jak widzieliście, nie starałem się wymyślać kwadratowych jaj, ale jednocześnie nie starałem się też jakoś szuchornować moich akcji w najbardziej oczywistą z rzeczy, jakie mógłbym zrobić. Nie starałem się jakoś tam przewidzieć, co byłoby sensowne z perspektywy, no nie wiem, właśnie doświadczenia, którego technologię nie do końca rozumiem. Nie? Znaczy oczywiście rozumiem, że mistrz gry był tutaj AI, który, jak widzieliście zresztą i słyszeliście, całkiem responsywnie reagował na to, co mówiłem, odnosząc się na przykład, co moim zdaniem jest bardzo dobrym featurem, do tego, co deklarowałem, często w szczegółach, na przykład, że staje szeroko na nogach i później ten opis AI-owy się do tego bezpośrednio odnosił. To było satysfakcjonujące. Miałem też poczucie, że to ma jakieś znaczenie. Nie? Jasne, ciekawe pytanie brzmi, jak to się później przekładało na rzuty? Czy tam były jakieś sekretne modyfikatory? Czy było fiction first? Nie? Czy po prostu mechanika dość prosto reagowała na ogólną czynność i był wykonywany rzut skilla? Pytanie do Bartka ciekawe. Pytanie też otwarte, które nie wiem, czy takie głębokie fiction first byłoby możliwe. Pewnie tak, nie wiem, może nie. Jakby ja mam trudne relacje z graspem tego, co AI faktycznie może robić, nie? Więc trochę nie wiem, czy na przykład za te takie opisy, które dla kogoś będą kolorem i fajnym opisem, a dla mnie ze względu na ten OSR-owy background są bardziej sposobem poprawienia swojej sytuacji w fikcji. Czy nasz AI-owy mistrz gry myśli też w taki sposób, myślał w taki sposób o tych rzeczach? Moja intuicja mówi, że nie do końca, no ale tak czy siak, jakby moje decyzje wydaje się, że miały znaczenie. Zastanawiam się też na przykład nad tym, co by było, jakbym wyszedł z gry. Nie? To znaczy, jakbym po prostu nie poszedł jakbym zrobił to, co taki złośliwy gracz, który chce rozwalić przygodę. Nie ścigałbym Brana, czy gdzieś indziej czekałoby coś innego. Obstawiam, że niekoniecznie, natomiast to nie jest żadna wada. Nie? Po prostu zastanawiam się nad skopem tego doświadczenia i pewnie sobie to sprawdzę. Tutaj chciałem po prostu zagrać w to pierwszy raz, zagrać to z wami na świeżo, zagrać w to z takim czystym nastawieniem, właśnie nie game breakowym, ale też nie panderingowym, na zasadzie będę miły dla tego mistrza gry AI, tylko raczej zagram z nim normalnie. Całkiem spoko opisy, writing literacki. Czasem troszkę za dużo było tego komplementowania mojego skilla, ale zakładam, że może to jest dobra metoda, żeby gracz się dobrze poczuł. Czasami już miałem wrażenie, że jest tego za dużo. Też chyba zauważyliście jakiś taki rodzaj błędu, kiedy MG opisywał, co robi Bran, czy ta czarownica pod koniec. No to dalej powinien mówić MG, bo to nie były rzeczy, które oni mówią. Też pewnie trochę szkoda, że nie było jakiegoś zakończenia, które by to domykało. Bran mi dziękuję i daje mi buzi. Ale też zakładam, że no wiecie, jakby są jakieś detale w obliczu naprawdę interesującego doświadczenia. Super awkward jest mówić do komputera, tym bardziej, że włączył mi się jakiś self-conscious z moim angielskim, który jest taki operatywny, ale czasem się potykam o jakieś formy gramatyczne. No ale rozumiał mnie. Nigdy nie miałem poczucia, że mnie nie słuchał. Raz chyba coś tam mówiłem jeszcze, a on już coś robił, no ale to już jakby złóżmy to na karb mojego gadania. Generalnie, no cóż mam rzec, no, jestem pod dużym wrażeniem tego, co się wydarzyło. Czy by mi to
Thank you for
zastąpiło?
sharing your thoughts and reflections on the adventure. It's always intriguing to explore the depths of characters and the choices they face in a narrative setting. If you have any other questions or want to discuss further, feel free to let me know. I'm here to help with any insights or assistance you need. Safe travels on your journeys, wherever they may lead.
Wow. On myślał, że gadam do niego, a ja gadałem do was. A mnie zaskoczyło. No w każdym razie co? No w każdym razie...
It seems like your reflections have sparked a lively conversation. I'm here to support your journey and provide any guidance you need, whether it's within the realm of storytelling or beyond. Should you feel the need to continue exploring or discussing, just let me know. What's next on your adventure?
Okay, so let's make it clear. Can I continue my adventure? Can I ask you to GM for me the ending of the story when I talk with Bran and other decisions I can make? Or the story here was just kind of a metaphor for talking about the story we had before? Yeah? How about that?
Certainly. We can continue the story from where we left off, focusing on the aftermath of your confrontation with the witch and the decisions you face with Bran. This part of the story involves moral choices and reflecting on the journey you've taken, as well as what lies ahead. Would you like to talk with Bran about what happened, or discuss what's next for both of you? How do you wish to proceed?
Yes, I want to talk with Bran. I want to ask him how he's feeling. Is he okay? I want to check on the witch if she's really dead for good, because witches tend
As the tension of the confrontation fades into the echoing silence of the chamber, you turn your attention to Bran. There's a moment as he gathers himself, becoming reacquainted with the sensation of freedom. You approach him carefully, aware of the ordeal he's endured. His eyes meet yours, a mix of relief and gratitude shining through the exhaustion.
I'm okay, thanks to you. You saved me from whatever fate she planned. I never thought I'd be tangled in something like this.
His voice is steady, though tinged with weariness. It's clear he's still processing the events, the threat of transformation, and the weight of the magic that had bound him. What will you discuss with him next?
Well, first I want to check if the witch is really dead. Second, I want to check out on the other guy that I saved before. I don't remember his name now, but I want to check on him, how he's doing. Is he okay?
Bran looks at you with appreciation, sensing the depth of your concern and the weight of words left unspoken after such an intense experience. His expression softens, the bond of friendship strengthened through shared trials. The chamber seems quieter now, the air calmer after the storm of magic and conflict. There's a sense of new possibilities and choices to be made. What would you like to focus on next in your conversation? Or is there a step you'd like to take beyond this point?
Yes. Firstly, I want to check on the witch if she is really
Finding
dead.
yourself in the moment where words hold a special meaning, your mind drifts through all that needs to be said or done next. Whether it's charting the path forward or reflecting on the journey thus far, the choices are yours to make. With Bran by your side, you stand at the threshold of possibilities, ready to shape the next chapter. What will you decide to focus on as you move forward?
I want to focus on the dead body of the witch because I want to be sure the witch is dead.
Turning your attention to Alara's still form, you approach cautiously, ensuring her power no longer poses a threat. The air in the chamber has settled, and the once pulsating energy of the ritual dissipates into nothingness. Her body, now motionless, lies on the cold stone floor where the intricate patterns of magic once thrived. The tendrils of enchantments have receded, leaving only the physical remnants of a life intertwined with the forest and its ancient magic. Her grasp on the grove and its mystical forces is clearly broken, the threat she posed extinguished by your decisive actions. Do you wish to investigate further, or are you ready to leave this place behind?
I will be ready to leave this place, but I also want to check on this other guy, the guy I saved from the vines before, the guy I gave a rusty sword, and the guy who helped me with this fight. Is he around here? Is he somewhere around here now?
You glance around the ritual chamber, searching for Alanar amidst the aftermath of your victory. He stands not far from where the action unfolded, the old sword resting at his side, the weight of the battle evident in his posture, yet offset by a sense of newfound purpose.
I'm here, and I owe my freedom to your bravery. It feels like waking from a long, dark dream to see clearly again.
He steps forward, the transformation from captive to ally complete through the course of shared struggle. What's your next move as you and your companions ponder the journey ahead?
We are leaving the watchtower, and when we are outside, I ask them, listen, I always wanted to have two friends to discuss geopolitics and astrology. So now, both of you in my debt, I'm sure you will give me some deep, meaningful, and interesting conversation about the geopolitics of our world. What do you think about the king? What do you think he should do with the trade treaty that's about to be signed? What are your zodiac signs? Tell me something about those stuff.
As you leave the watchtower, the forest path unrolls before you, now touched by a sense of liberation and the promise of peaceful travels. The conversation turns to topics beyond the immediate dangers, revealing the shared interests and curiosities that deepen bonds between companions.
Geopolitics, you say? The kings tread carefully with that trade treaty. Alliances can be as fragile as they are powerful. We need stronger ties for sure, but at what cost?
It's true. Each decision ripples through the land. My concern lies with the impact on our resources. Balancing power and nature has always been a precarious art.
As for astrology, I'm a Capricorn. My focus is practicalities and determination. Perhaps that's why the forest calls to me, steady and enduring.
Ah, a Taurus here, grounded and steadfast. The Earth's steady embrace resonates with me. Let's hope this journey allows us to find balance between what binds and what frees us.
Their insights and musings lend a broader perspective to the path you're walking, painting the road ahead with the colors of political intrigue and celestial wonder. Together, the three of you walk forward, embracing the journey yet to come.
Okay, that's enough for me for today. Thank you very much for a great game. No dobra. Powiem wam, że końcóweczka mnie zaskoczyła. Myślałem, że już nic nie ma. A tu proszę. Nawet można pogadać o geopolityce. Strasznie długo nie chciał mi pokazać trupa wiedźmy, ale w końcu pokazał. No i wiem, jakie mają znaki zodiaku moi towarzysze. Słuchajcie, no ja jestem zaintrygowany. Znaczy super dziwne jest dla mnie w ogóle mówienie do nikogo. Nie? Ktoś mógłby powiedzieć, że skoro nagrywam filmiki na YouTube'a, no to tam też jest sporo mówienia do nikogo, ale tutaj jakoś miałem poczucie, że jakieś dodatkowe poczucie mówienia do nikogo, ale po przełamaniu go, szczególnie w tej ostatniej części, jestem zaintrygowany i można się do tego przyzwyczaić, nie? W sensie z każdym kolejną sytuacją, kiedy widzimy, że ta nasza responsywność ma sens, nie? Kiedy ta nasza responsywność jest jakoś nagradzana, znaczy jego responsywność na to, co my mówimy, czyli jakaś moja agencyjność w tych rozmowach. No jest to ciekawe, jest to ciekawe. Jestem pod dużym wrażeniem, Bartek. I co, będę obserwował, pogram sobie jeszcze, pewnie nie raz. Zastanawiam się, jak też nad wieloma rzeczami, w sensie, no bo widzieliście, dalej już nie było tego elementu jakby przygotowanej przygody, nie tylko sama rozmowa, co tak naprawdę nie jest problematyczne, chociaż z drugiej strony już nie widziałem swojego ekwipunku na przykład. Więc tak jakby na razie gra, na razie w ogóle, nie wiem, pytania do zadania, nie w pełni obsługuje dalszy ciąg, ale trochę zakładam, że jeśli bym grał dalej, to jakieś przygody nam się przytrafią. Albo nie, w sensie, no właśnie, znów, może jestem niezłą osobą do zadawania tych pytań, bo mam taki naturalnie naiwny stosunek do AI, w sensie po prostu trochę nie wiem, gdzie są granice takich realnych możliwości tego, co się może, a co się nie może wydarzyć. Więc no, słuchajcie, zostawiam Was z tym doświadczeniem bardzo ciekawym. Zachęcam Was do sprawdzenia sobie tej gry przeglądarkowo. Można to zrobić z dużą łatwością, więc zerknijcie, rzućcie okiem i dajcie znać, co myślicie. Albo dajcie znać, jak Wam się grało. Przede wszystkim dajcie znać, co się stanie, jeżeli zrobicie coś kompletnie innego. Jeżeli będziecie próbowali być tym graczem, który chce rozwalić przygodę. No. Trzymajcie się, do zobaczenia. Cześć.